Hey everybody, it's PDWinnall, welcome back to more Pokemon Red. In today's episode, we are going to head west to Celadon City, and we're also going to finish off exploring the Pokemon Tower, so let's get right down to it. Yeah, so this is Route 8. There are two new Pokemon you can find on this route, first of which is going to be a Pokemon Red exclusive, Growlithe. This is an absolutely fantastic mixed attack with great speed and overall pretty well-rounded stats, and it's capable of learning some really nice moves via TM. And, as with the next Pokemon I will cover, is capable of being evolved literally as soon as you catch it. However, it should be noted that this is... Oh wait, I've already said that. Sorry, it's just me and my notes being stupid. Anyway, next Pokemon you can find is going to be the Pokemon Blue counterpart to Growlithe Vulpix. Now, in comparison to Growlithe, blue players really got the short end of the stick on this one. This set has great special and speed, but its other stats just don't back it up as much. I do like Vulpix, and it's a good Pokemon, but in my opinion, Growlithe is better. Anyway, we should be getting 2 evolutions in this little episode, which is going to be like half an hour long, so it really isn't going to be that little at all, but hopefully Diglett will evolve after this fight, maybe? Oh, I didn't level up. Okay, we'll probably have to wait until we get back to the Pokemon Tower. Anyway, I think that's the only, well, these 2 fights here, one of the only required fights in this little route, so I'm just going to avoid every single one of them. What I've done is I've cut down a lot of things in my, inventory, because, well, a lot of the items like I had was just useless, so I put away my heat gems, I put away like a moonstone I found. There was no need to have them in my inventory, so yeah. You can't enter Celadon or Saffron through this place because, as I've already mentioned, I think this guard's on duty and he's thirsty. He's terrible at doing his job, so yeah, that's obnoxious. So you have to go through this way. I think this girl just talks about Celadon City's department store, which is our next stop, so hooray. Anyway, classic music. Can you use your bicycle in here? I'm just wondering. Ooh, you can. Okay. I like this song, so that's why I wanted to use it. Even though I really adore Route 1 song, but whatever. Okay, yeah, other side of Route 8. And now we are in Celadon City. Color change. Hooray. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do, right off the bat, is just head straight up to the northern part of the city and head through the back of this building. It looks like we're entering through the ceiling. But no, well, not the ceiling, the roof, what am I talking about? But yeah, head up to the roof on the back side of this place, and you'll have an Eevee awaiting for you. Now, Eevee is a Pokemon that's capable of evolving into 3 Pokemon right out of the gate. So you're able to mold it into whichever Pokemon you like it to be. This is a great Pokemon capable of fitting right into your team, and if you want, use it. I'm not going to use it just because, I don't know, a lot of people use it, I don't know, don't really feel like using it. I already have my team sorted anyway, so yeah. Anyway, let's leave this side. Is there anything down here? I honestly can't remember. Anything, please? Okay, nothing. Maybe if I had an item find, I'd be able to find something. Or maybe not, probably not. I don't know. Maybe I should research that. Well, I should Bulbapedia that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to explore this city very briefly. I'm not going to be doing the gym leader or anything in today's episode because there's no need to rush things. I'm already going to do Pokemon Tower after this anyway. But there is an item here. I think it's a PP up, so if I'm correct. Or is it an ether? I don't know. I think it's a PP up. Am I correct? PP up. Yes, correct. Okay. There's a couple of things I do want to show in this city, as I've already said. First one is going to be in this building. This building looks like a Pokemon Center, even though it's just a standard hotel. However, if you head up here, you don't want to step on that block, but if you head here, there's a PC there. Bad coding, Game Freak. Stop copying and pasting your buildings from 13 years ago. Anyway, if you head into this building, and speak to this guy with the glasses right here. Go ahead, Lav, I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me, I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And he gives the coin case. Now, the coin case is going to be able to, well, let us buy coins from the local game corner in this little city we have here. Which, I'm saying little, but it's one of the biggest in this game. I don't know, what city is the biggest in this game? Like, could be Cerulean? I don't know. Anyway, right here, you are going to be able to buy coins and play with these slots right here. That guy's looking shady. We'll get into him just in a second. You can buy, I think it's 50 coins for 1,000 Poké Dollars, so that's kind of nice. And I believe, like, while I've read on Wikipedia, this is the lucky slot machine. But I don't know, I think I'm wrong because I never seem to win anything. And I won 15 coins, okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, that's the lucky one. Normally, and this is where my walkthrough is gonna become a bit different. Normally, you'd have to speak to this guy, and it would open up a puzzle, and you'd fight the leader of Team Rocket. But I'm not gonna do that because there's actually a way to not do that and save a ton of time. Now this involves buying a Pokédoll, and I'm going to get into that just in a second because I want to explain the prizes of the Rocket Game Corner. Yes, it's called the Rocket Game Corner, not the Celadon Game Corner. These little areas here, you'll be able to buy yourself some Pokemon, so yeah, that's kind of nice. 9,999 coins for a Porygon G. Anyway, I'm going to explain these Pokemon now. There are a ton of Pokemon available to win in here, which is one of the reasons for the delay on this video. Hooray for procrastination! Anyway, first of which is the red exclusive, Nidorina. This is a Pokemon with overall pretty average stats. It has a nice HP and physical defense stat, but overall, it just isn't too much to really shout about. It has a few weaknesses, has a few resistances, overall it's not good, it's not bad, it's average. Now in Pokemon Blue for the same price, you will be able to get a Nidorino. This is more attacking base with overall a similar base stat spread to its red counterpart Nidorina. It has a good move pool, and in my opinion, and you're allowed to disagree with this is the most superior option, but I'd recommend saving your coins again while following Pokemon. Now in Pokemon Red, you'll be able to get for the price of 5,500 coins, making it pretty expensive, the Pokemon Scyther. This is absolutely fantastic speed and physical attack, capable of taking a couple of physical hits, and possesses a great move pool to complement its typing and stats. Be careful what moves you teach, be careful who you go against, and you will have yourself a great Pokemon. In Pokemon Blue for the same price, you can buy yourself a Pinsir. In my opinion, this is a very underrated Pokemon. It has absolutely fantastic physical attack and physical defense. It's capable of taking hits and dealing them if you're against the right Pokemon. It doesn't have the most complementing move pool, but it doesn't have too many weaknesses, so if you're willing to invest TMs into this Pokemon, it is well worth it. Now there are two final Pokemon you can find in the Rocket Game Corner, both of them being available in both the games, and we are going to start with Dratini. Now this is the pseudo-legendary Pokemon of this generation, meaning it's, well, let's put it simply, fantastic. It's got great stats, it's overall recommended obviously, but one downside to it, it evolves very late to level 55. If you can work past this, you get an absolutely fantastic physical sweeper, so definitely worth it. And finally, yes, finally, there's going to be Porygon. Now, I don't really see this Pokemon as nothing more than just a trophy Pokemon. It has very poor stats, it has no evolutions as of this generation, and it just isn't worth the money you pay for it, 9,999 coins. Avoid this Pokemon at all costs, unless you'll keep completing your Pokedex. I can't speak. Anyway, back to the episode. And we are back. Yeah, I'm just too lazy to explain them all live. Anyway, last thing I do want to explain, not this, even though this is quite a nice little place. So this is the Celadon Mansion, which is, I don't know, just essentially all the Game Freaks and stuff. Anyway, the Pokemart is here. This is where we're going to be actually buying our little Pokédoll and the Thunderstone because, well, I want to evolve Pikachu in this episode. That's one of two evolutions in this episode. That's TM18. Actually, I may as well check what that is. Hopefully it's good. I think it's Counter. Yes, I was correct. That's ironic. Someone working at the counter of a shop giving us Counter. I'm so funny. Anyway, this guy is going to sell us 2 things. One's going to be the Thunderstone, which we are going to evolve Pikachu with, as I've already said. And the Pokédoll. I'll get into what the Pokédoll will actually do. We'd normally have to get the Silph Scope, I think it is. It's not the Silph Scope. I don't know why it is that you get. Honestly, I'm a noob. But with that, I'll get into it in a bit anyway. One last thing in this place, you are going to want to go up to the top of the department store and buy yourself one of these 3. I'm just going to buy the fresh water. Now, buying one of these is going to enable us to, I don't know, access Celadon City by giving and sharing those between the guards, which are all thirsty on the same day. How obnoxious. Anyway, I guess that's all I wanted to really cover in Celadon City. Oh, my mind's all fuzzled. That's all I wanted to explain in Celadon City. So, yeah, I'm not going to cover the gym in today's episode. I'm going to cover that in tomorrow's episode, or in a couple of days' time, whenever I decide to upload and record and whatever. So, actually, you know what? There is one last thing I want to do. Yeah, I just said there wasn't, but there is. I'm such a filthy liar. We are able to actually access this little area here. Normally you'd go out, you'd see a Snorlax right here. How we get rid of that, I'll explain later on in this episode. But what you're able to do is just head out here and go to this house right here. God, this is poor commentary, I've just realised. And you'll be able to speak to this girl right here, and she'll give us TMO2 Fly. So I'm going to teach that to my Pharaoh. Yeah, finally Pharaoh's getting some half decent moves now. So HMO2, and I'll put this HM into my PC when I get the time, because now Pharaoh knows it. There's really no need to have it in my item slot, really. And which move should I get rid of? I'm thinking we don't need Peck, so let's get rid of Peck. And there we go, Fly. Yeah, with Fly, I'm gonna fly back to Lavender Town, and I guess I'll just showcase it, no need to cut it out or anything. With Fly, you're gonna be able to fly to any area you last visit. Well, not you last visited, that's teleport, but any area you previously visited. Areas that contain a Pokemon Center, except for Route 4, you know, by Mount Moon. But yeah, very easy access, not necessary, but it's nice to have. And now we're back in depressing Lavender Town. I swear, there was a comment in the last episode saying, well, there's a certain note in these songs which, well, not in these songs, in Lavender Town's song, which, well, brought on suicidal thoughts in the Japanese version. Like, they had to completely just make a new version. I'm not too sure on the backstory of it. I have read up on it, and I did actually hear the song. I wasn't suicidal, but I don't know, it's just ridiculous, I guess. Anyway, let's just get this item here. I don't think there's too many necessary trainers in this area, so I'm not going to fight many of them, but there is a few which are necessary. That one wasn't, fortunately. It's lucky I cleared out my item slot, because there's a lot of items for us to grab in here. Anyway, now that we're going to have a trainer battle, I'm going to explain the 3 new Pokemon you can find in this little area in Pokemon Tower. First 2 I'm going to cover is going to be Ghastly and Haunter. Now, these Pokemon are, to put it simply, fantastic. They evolve into maybe the best special sweeper in the game, compared to Abra for that spot, the Abra evolution chain. It's got just godly speed and special. It learns a ton of great moves and overall recommended, obviously. Pretty superb. And finally, there's going to be Cubone. As much as I'd like to say this is a good Pokemon, it just, I don't know, isn't. It doesn't have great defense. I mean, it does have great defense, but that's about it. It has a sad story behind it. If I'm correct, it was originally going to be called Orphan, which is, yeah, it's just pretty sad. Anyway, yeah, Diglett's level 26, so yeah, we're actually going to evolve, yeah. And I haven't evolved Pikachu just yet, have I? We're gonna see like 2 evolutions in the space of like 20 seconds. So yeah, new world records, setting records in my videos. Anyway, yeah, Diglett, very nice. That's the 3rd evolution, if I'm correct, and we're gonna have our 4th evolution right now. So let's get the Thunderstone and evolve Pikachu. What Pikachu is evolving? I'm evolving Pikachu as early as I am now, because there's no moves I really needed to learn now. It's got Thunderbolt, and I'm happy with a Raichu having Thunderbolt. It's just beastly. Anyway, thank you, Raichu, for being evolved. I don't want to face that trainer. Grab these 2 items here. I'll grab as many items as I can, but I just get the feeling that I'm just going to end up running out of item space. So that's just going to be really, like, just not cool. I had a word I was going to say, but I couldn't think of it, so I just said uncool. Let's not face that trainer. There's probably an item for us to grab, actually. Let's just find out. Is there an item anywhere? Ooh, I was correct. Okay. HP up. I'll probably give the HP ups to the trio because it has the lowest based HP. And I'll give my PP up, which I have, to Pikachu because Thunderbolt's just beastly. Anyway, this trainer isn't necessary. This is the purification zone. Purification protected zone. This will just heal up your Pokemon, which is very, very nice. God, there really isn't too many necessary trainers in here. Or obligatory trainers, whatever it is. Whatever the word I'm looking for. God, these repels are wearing off quickly. I'm always complaining I need to buy super repels from the department store. If they have them in stock, I think. Oh, okay, that wasn't a necessary trainer, but for the Pokeball, I think it's worth it. And this trainer's, like, word was give me blood. Oh, thank God I haven't been battling the trainers in this place because, like, God, these people are so creepy. Give me blood, really? In a Pokemon game? That's just not right. Anyway, let's test drive our new Doug Trio 1-hit KO. Easy. I think Diglett was 1-hit KOing these Ghastlies anyway, so yeah, let's test drive our new Raichu. Why not? Raichu, let's do this. Level 26. We want you to get to by the end of this episode, so let's do this. Oh, of course, Raichu will get to level 20. Did I Thunder Wave it by accident? Yeah. Of course, Raichu will get to level 26. Maybe level 27 if I'm, like, just spam Raichu's awesomeness. Wow, that wasn't a 1-hit KO. Okay. Actually, Ghastly does have a beastly special stat in this game, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. And, I had a previous take of recording this, and I swear, like, I was just getting hacks out the wazoo, or whatever the thing is. But I was, like, surviving every single one. I was power fusioned, and I actually hit the Pokemon. I was confused all the time, and I hit every single time. It was incredibly lucky. I was quite happy. But in this episode, I just seem to have terrible luck. God, in this take at least. We're already confused, moron. Okay, don't hit yourself. Ah. That's probably just dead. Oh. Okay, Raichu isn't going to get to level 26. Good start, Raichu. Let's get Water Turtle out there. Hopefully you'll actually want to kill. Actually, I'm thinking of just digging because it'll probably survive a bubble beam. I can't speak today. I'm mumbling on all my words today. I'm kind of tired, but I'm not really that tired. I don't know if it's coming out in my commentary. Hopefully my commentary is somewhat good. Ah, yeah, we have run out of room. And may as well put that PP up to good use. Thunderbolt, there we go. And which item is this? Oh, an X. That was so worth it. God. Another necessary trainer. You know what? Let's just get Doug Trio to level 27. Why not? Doug Trio seems to be able to take these out easy. And What's with these really strange channelers in this place? And I'm surprised at how different Ghastly's sprites are in the original games compared to even in Pokemon Yellow. Like, Ghastly's sprite changed so much. Maybe it was because like the amount of pixels that was maybe going into the next generation of games, but damn, like, I'm saying like an awful lot, but Ghastly's sprite was just different. How are Ghastly's forms anyway? I want to see how his Babby forms. How are Ghastly's forms anyway? Like, I want to find out, like, are they actual ghosts of Pokemon, or are they literally, as the name implies, like gas? I should probably Bulbapedia that, or Cerebi, or whatever, like, whichever's the best at defining Pokemon's origins and whatever. Ghastly's are probably, as the name implies, gas, but I want them to be a ghost of a Pokemon. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. And level 27, yeah, I was expecting that, that's why I went silent for a very short amount of time. Something fell out! What? What? I want to put Water Turtle into first place, why not? And this is a rare candy, like, that's in your path, you have to get that to, like, get past this little area. Anyway, this is where you'd actually be using, I think it's the Silph Scope, I'm not 100%, I'll flash on screen what it is you'd be getting from the Rocket Game Corner. But this is where we'd be using that said item, but instead we're going to be using that Pokédoll trick, which I've mentioned a couple of times. Big on intruders, and a ghost appears out of nowhere. Yeah, this is an actual ghost, not a bit of gas. Okay, so normally you'd have to use the Silph Scope or whatever it is to identify the Pokemon and then kill it. It would be a Marowak, I think. But instead, Pokédoll, let's just escape this battle. Be gone, intruder. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. How depressing. But yeah, easy way to get past that. I don't think it works in the remakes. If it was, it really hasn't been covered at all. But yeah, good way of just skipping a pretty annoying portion of the game. I mean, not portion, but like part of the game. It's like you're going through like some spinny puzzle platform, not platform, spinny okay, I'm just gonna say platform because it's the only word I can think of. But yeah, easy way of getting past a pretty annoying part of the game. That's all I'll say about it. Maybe I'll get like one comment saying, I wanted you to cover that. What are the moves Giovanni's Pokemon have? Because yes, you'd be facing Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket. But no, I'm not. I'm a cheater. Get over it. Okay. There are 3 Team Rocket Grunts we need to take on top of this little tower now. They're all very easy. Like, if you did the Rocket Game Corner, then these trainers would be easy. Like, these levels are under-leveled compared to me. Well, level 25 is a pretty decent level, but why are we hitting ourselves in confusion? Okay, there we go. As I've already said, like in my past take of recording this, I had no bad luck. In this damn episode, we're having a ton of bad luck, and I wish I had revives to take down, well, to revive my Raichu and actually beat this Golbat in one hit. Confused Ray again. Why are you so, like, suicidal today, Pokemons? And that hurt my ears. That screech was actually really painful. I think that did more damage to Water Turtle. Oh, well done. Well done. Let's test drive Pharaoh's new move. Remind me to buy some revives because, yeah, probably gonna need them after being so under-leveled now. I'm interested to see the levels Erica has. Erica's the 4th gym leader, which we'll be taking on in the next episode. I'm interested to see her levels because I'm fearing the worst at this point. I'm having so much trouble with this. I can't, like, I don't want to think what's gonna happen in the next episode. And there we go. That's down. Thank you. I give up. Okay, just go. Why are these so just annoying? I'm not going to forget this. Sure you aren't, but we're probably never going to see you again. I think this guy leads with a drowsy from my memory of recording the last take. This old guy came and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're talking it over as adults. Ah, that's very mature of you. It's like, compared to the YouTube community, which just brings on a ton of, like, angry fanboys and just tweet angrily. Yeah, actually discussing things like adults. That's good. Well done. And yeah, this guy's leading with coughing, but I'm 100% sure he has a drowsy. If he doesn't, I'm going to eat something very harmful. Yes, he has a drowsy. Okay, I don't have to maybe drink bleach or something. That'd be terrible. Why am I threatening myself if I'm being correct? I take LPs super seriously. If I get something wrong, I harm myself. Okay, I don't really, but like, maybe. Oh, whatever. Okay, there we go, Body Slam. Dugtrio's becoming like uber overpowered. Oh, I just used the word uber. I'm such a bad word. But yeah, Dugtrio's becoming very overpowered, which I guess is sort of a good thing. I mean, Erica's a grass type gym leader, so yeah, Pharaoh's going to be seeing most of the action in the next episode. And last Team Rocket Grunt is here, and that guy at the top took like a good half a second to appear there, like glitchy sprites. What? Oh, this guy has 4 Pokemon. Hopefully they're all like level 22, okay, level 23, I guess that's good. We should be able to one-hit kill this, maybe. Like, it did a huge amount of Golbat, and yeah, that was like level 25. One-hit KO, yeah, okay. Normally when I predict things, I predict them badly, but now I'm actually becoming good at Pokemon. Okay, let's just take these down, focus energy. I'm not worried in the slightest. One-hit KO, come on, yeah. 2 more, okay, just get these 2 out the way. Oh, Raticate, really? Okay, Fly, let's see what Fly can do. It's gonna, not Super Fang, Hyper Fang. That Hyper Fang hits, we're probably screwed. He tail whips, wow. He could have hit us with a pretty devastating move for this like time in the game. And when we're in the air, he decides to just like, and he, wow, this AI is literally moronic. Wow. I'm literally astonished that he has a Zubat to finish it off. Just, wow, what stupid AI. And finally, to finish off the Zubat and finish off this place, because the music is scary and the general area is just terrifying. Level 27. Okay, Pharaoh's going to see a lot of action next episode. Kind of overpowered, but whatever. Don't fight us, Rockets. Why am I trying to sound like whatever that guy is in the cartoon? You're not getting away with this. We're blasting off again. That's really, like, poor enthusiasm. Anyway, hello, Mr. Fuji. Yeah, you came to save me, thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. Well, you could say I did that. I killed it. I think Marek's spirit has gone to the afterlife. Yeah, I think it has. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House at the foot of this tower. And he just suddenly disappears. What do you have to say? Been praying alone for Cubone's mother. What Pokemon are you? Philip, your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quests. And we received the Pokéflute, the one thing we needed. That's all we needed to advance in this game, because it's blocking off both not entrances, but both paths to one of the next areas in the game. And yeah, typical repel war off. Anyway, yeah, that's all I really wanted to do in this episode. Yeah, good to finish all that in one episode, because that's normally quite a time-consuming part of the game, what with having to cover the Rocket Game Corner. But I didn't cover it. Yeah, I'm a cheater. Troll me. Anyway, next time on Pokemon Red, we are going to take on the... whatchamacallit? The 4th gym leader of Pokemon Red, Erica. So thank you for watching, and until next time, see you guys then.